Breaking at 11 for the second straight day, anti-mass deportation protesters clashed with police in downtown LA. Now riot police are moving in, working to disperse the crowd and arresting those who refuse to leave. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher has been in the middle of the protest all night long and spoke to many of the people involved. Michelle.
Well, Mark, this protest seems to just keep moving around downtown Los Angeles. I want to step out of the way so you can see what's happening behind me. We're at Cesar Chavez in Alameda, where a small group of protesters relatively has now taken over the Chevron gas station here. We have seen people standing on top of cars, waving their flags, even at one point someone doing donuts on a motorbike. It seems like as soon as one area gets cleared by police, shortly thereafter protesters converge on another area. Police, we have seen handcuffing people, walking them away from the crowd, and then releasing those individuals. But again, it seems they just make their way back to another spot. Here is what people said earlier as we caught up with them as this protest has played out throughout the day. A day without immigrants turning into a night with tense moments as LAPD officers moved in to clear protesters after dispersal orders were issued in downtown LA around 6 Monday.
I've been here since probably 3 p.m. I'm here peacefully. I understand there's things that are going on that I'm not in agreement with, especially with the people who were throwing water bottles at the police. I got pushed by the police.
Nicolette, an immigrant from Honduras, saying she simply wants to share her message.
I feel like President Trump has not been deporting criminals, actual criminals. I feel like it's just hatred and just overall racism. And it was really sad to hear that there was Latinos who voted for Trump. It made me so upset that you are betraying your people.
I follow all the steps to becoming a citizen, and they have to do the same.
Okay.
What they're doing right now is very unacceptable.
Gabriela Diaz, a counter-protester who immigrated from Mexico in 1990, calling Trump an exemplary president, despite his administration's new immigration policies, including mass deportations, attempts to end birthright citizenship, and shutting down the CBP One app used by asylum seekers.
I don't think he realizes what immigrants, again, look like. I am part of that group that is being targeted, but because I have an education, but because I contribute and work, and I am not the stereotypical immigrant. He needs to see that this is what an immigrant is.
Thousands who gathered first in front of City Hall and then along the overpasses on the 101 freeway, hoping their message was received, some even willing to go to jail if need be. Around 9:30 tonight, this scene in Chavez Tunnel as officers made contact with demonstrators who refused to clear the streets, putting them in handcuffs but releasing them moments later. Now we have seen just within the last moments, LAPD officers coming through this intersection here, telling people, get out of the street. You are subject to arrest over loudspeakers. Those individuals have cleared this intersection, but again, this gas station here on the corner now really becoming a gathering spot for these protesters. Of course, a day without immigrants happening not only here in downtown Los Angeles, but also in Riverside and Orange counties today, also really across the entire country. We can report tonight, though, this remaining relatively peaceful, and as we know so far, no injuries have been reported. But again, this is the second night we have seen this scene play out in downtown Los Angeles, so hopefully it remains peaceful and calm relatively throughout the rest of tonight.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.